Longinus, how's it going? You good? First one here, welcome. How have you been? So Longinus is Sindri with a new name. Ha, Sindri by the way, yeah. And Raven Hobbies, I don't think I've seen around here before. Welcome to the stream, Raven Hobbies. How are you getting on? Are you good? Average Dude is back from yesterday, all the way from Scotland. How's it going? Are you good? Average Dude has been doing pretty good. Good to hear, man. How's everybody else? Raven Hobbies, are you a Warhammer kind of guy? Well, that song stopped very abruptly, didn't it? Right. Should we get the camera on? I think I'm about ready to go. I've got my Great Unclean one to carry on. I've got some blood crushers to make. And some packs of cards to open as well. Raven Hobbies is good, thanks for asking, no problem. And yes, I am indeed into Warhammer. Good to hear. What does Warhammer look like to you, Raven? Have you got one model, one army, several armies, lots of unpainted grey plastic? Let's get this camera on, shall we? Here we go. Happy days. We start every stream with opening 2 packs of Age of Sigmar trading cards. We end every stream opening 2 packs of 40k trading cards. So, last 2 in the box. Raven, one of us. One of us. Yeah. Too many armies, too many unpainted grey plastics. And for some ungodly reason, I keep buying more boxes. Yes. I am exactly the same. Which is your favourite army, Raven? What are your top models? Last pull yesterday was so good. Yeah, the 40k pack from last night was awesome, wasn't it? Longinus, don't be like me in a pile of grey plastic. So many models, so little time. Right, let's get this big boy out of the way. Right, let's open some Age of Sigmar. See what we get. Dark Angels, Tau and Iron Warriors. Nice. A fan of Tau. Who knew? Grave Call. Grave Call followed by Call of the Grave. I mean, Arcane Bolt, that's an ability in World of Warcraft. They didn't really put a huge amount of effort into naming these cards, did they? War Chant. Summon Demon. Mosh Pit. I've been in a few of those over the years. And our shiny card is Blue Flame. Okay. Looks a little bit Zinch to me, that one. Tau has a soft spot in my heart. Okay. Well, when I start putting this together, perhaps you shall enjoy. Havoc's Xbox. Hey up, Duck. Is this Mr. Havoc speaking to us through YouTube instead of Twitch, or is it someone with an unrelated, very similar name and greeting? Very nice. I wouldn't mind one of them. Yeah, got a good deal on it, Raven. Hexen's here as well. Hexen, hey. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better than you were. Having lost your job, that's never fun. Why has my name changed? I don't know. It seems to just randomly change people's names. I've not changed any of the settings. eBay, yes, Raven. So are you UK based, Raven? Because we have a number of nationalities around here, and not everyone gets the joy of eBay Warhammer. Battle Glory, Ravenous Crypt Ghoul, Paladin Decimator, Grimghast Reapers, Murderous Vargeist, Upside Down Card, Transmogrifying Flamer, War Chant, Restoring the Forge, Valkyr the Bloody, Massive Chopper Warboss, Cloak of Mists and Shadows, and our final shiny card, Meat Shield Grots. Don't know where that voice came from, but I enjoyed it. There we go. That's our Age of Sigmar cards for today. We'll do some 40k at the end of the stream. Currently building some Hellblasters. Nice one, average dude. Good stuff. Look forward to seeing those in the Discord when you get around to downloading it. I hope you're going to magnetize them. Nope. I'm making a decision and sticking with it. I've never magnetized a mini. I'll pick whichever gun looks the coolest and glue it to the model forever. You've already got Discord. Then if you want to put !_ Discord in the chat, you can come and join us. Hey, I just realised this fits perfectly in my little dry brush palette. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, we're going to do a bit of painting of this guy. And then create another couple of blood crushers. And our Demon Week on the Olmouth stream shall be complete. Ooh. Which brush am I going to use? One of the little ones, I guess. There we go. So what's everyone been up to then? In the 24 hours since I last saw the majority of you last. Yeah, Raven, if you want to get involved in the Discord. Sounds like you've got plenty of stuff you could be posting in there. It'd be good to see some of these Tau. What colour scheme have you gone for the towel? See if I can shake up this Citadel paint back to life. School, and that's basically it. Fair enough, dude. I mean, that doesn't change as you get older. It's just it becomes work, and that's basically it. I've been sat in an office all day. Now I've come home, cooked some steak, eaten the steak, turned on the stream, and here I am. Oh, for some reason my camera zoomed in. Hello! Kind of weird, but here we are. Go, are we? Farsight Red, nice. Hey, Raven subs! Through the warp we go! Thank you very much for the sub, Raven. I appreciate that. Shake, 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 shake the paint. Ooh, baby. Appropriately named as well, this paint. Nurgling Green. So, Raven, have you had any eBay deals yourself? Always good to get the deals when you can on the old eBay. Add to the never-ending pile of grey. Ooh, we got 5 likes on the stream already so far today. Thanks for liking, guys. Appreciate that. Ooh. Right. Far too many eBay deals. I wonder if we've ever bid against each other. So are you in the UK? Top, bottom, middle, left or right? Which bit of the UK are you in, Raven? Yeah, I got that retaliation box for Tau and the Tau Combat Patrol off eBay. North West UK, nice. That's where I'll be travelling up to for Christmas. Oh, crumbs. There we go. Not far from Element Games. Well, there's Element Games all over the UK, I think. There's certainly one in Nottingham, which is near where I am. I think it's an Element. But I guess Manchester must be the home of Element Games, right? The original. Let's ask Le Google, shall we? Stockport is the main one. Okay, nice. Sindri is in the southern US. So no eBay to shop on for Longinus. Empty the washing machine. What a fun task. Today I capped off the waste pipe from our washing machine. Another fun task. Right, my plan with this today is I'm gonna hold it like this, and where the light hits it, I'm gonna try and dry brush some lighter colours. Kind of had that as an idea when I took a picture of it yesterday with with the camera flash on, and I thought, oh, that gives me a good idea of where the light bits would be. So, is this colour light enough? I don't think it is. Yeah, I think it... Ah, well, let's just give it a go. Well, that's gone remarkably well. Happy with that. So hold it under the light and then put your light highlights where the light hits it. Pro tip. Who knew? Norgatron, welcome to the stream. Thank you for returning, good sir. I think that's 3 for 3, isn't it? Oh, and I was thinking earlier about my Christmas giveaway. Georgia. I've got family in Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. It's got some lovely shades of green on it now. Lovely jubbly. Six people have liked the YouTube stream. Thank you all. Let's see if we can get those likes to double figures today. That'd be cool to see. So, Norgatron, are you continuing with the Trogoffs today? Put that one on to one side once it dries. And we'll assemble some more blood crushers. I am indeed. Good stuff. I hope that goes well. Grandfather Nurgle's favourite boy. Yeah, we're just layering up with some green. Getting some of that texture in there, the light and shade. Looking pretty cool, looking pretty cool. So long, so long, so long. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm guessing you are a Warhammer kind of guy? This week it is Demon Week on the stream, so I'm making some blood crushers. I'm painting the Great Unclean one. And we are having the fun. Doing alright, you? Yeah, I'm sound, thank you, sir. Working on some ogres. Norgatron is currently working on some Troggoths. So you've never played the tabletop game, but you do like the minis. Yeah, so you're doing ogres, Norgatron's doing Troggoths, I'm doing blood crushers. We're all having the fun. Good to have you all here, appreciate it. And if you want to share your models with us in the Discord, it would be great to have you there. Let me chuck a link into the chat. There you go. Plenty of us in there, having plenty of fun in the Discord. Right, where are me snips? Here, snippy snippy. Need a bigger boat. Well, there's some. I've got 3 pairs of snips and I can never find them. In fact, I've got 4. Hey, we've got Monty here as well. Monty, that was the name of my old dog. How are you doing? Are you good? Are you a Warhammer kind of Monty? Are you a fan of the plastic? Raven. Operation Empty the Washing Machine is a success. Oh wow, we got 3 people joined the Discord in one go. Awesome stuff. Welcome all. We got Average Dude. We got So Long, So Long, So Long. And we got a guy called Chris. Is that Raven Hobbies, I guess? Thank you all. Awesome. Triple whammy. We've never had that before. Take a look around. Get involved. Thank you for being here. And when I arrange the Christmas giveaway, you will all be notified via Discord. It'll be very simple. You'll type a command into chat, you'll get entered into the draw. I was thinking about it earlier. I've got to make it as simple as possible. Hello. Real Pope Francie has followed the stream. I wish I didn't have to press the button so I could do more with two hands. We used to have automated stream alerts, but it was costing money. What kind of music do you play? Metalcore is probably my go-to, or pop punk. Bit of both. Oh, I mean, I'll play anything. I make rap music as well, so I'm quite happy. Those jingles that you hear play when someone follows or subscribes, I made those myself as well. So you can chuck drum and bass onto the genres. How about you? So long, so long, so long. What sort of music are you into, and do you make any yourself? Guardianista, oi, oi, oi! Coming to us straight from Germany, it's Guardianista, baby, in the Twitch chat. Haha, Real Pope Francie. Wasn't expecting all that. How's it going? Thanks for following, dude. Welcome to the Twitch chat. We've got a couple of people joining in the purple brand. The majority's still in the red brand. Over on the old U of the tube. Can't wait to send some of my models to the Discord. Average dude, I look forward to seeing them. We get multiple models posted every day now. It's really good. For saying I started streaming just over 3 months ago. Well, started streaming Warhammer just over 3 months ago. Used to stream World of Warcraft before that. But now look at us. Having all the fun. I can't play for shit, really, says So Long. But I do love post-rock. What sort of bands then, sir? What bands are you into? Do you, have you seen many live? Are you much of a live gig goer? I don't really like this headpiece. I'm going to see if one of the other sprues has a better option. That sprue's near enough empty. Yeah, that's a nicer option. Let's grab that one. I assume they're interchangeable. Doing this without instructions as well, which is pretty good. This is a nice kit. I like a nice kit where you don't need the instructions. For my blood crushers. Plays anything. I've played on stream a few times. But not too much, because probably a bit annoying. Me whacking out the big distorted guitar. No, they're not exactly interchangeable, but it sits. If it fits, it sits. Alright, put that there for the time being. Let's do the Bloodletter's head. Guardianista, what are we building today? The same thing we build every day. Just try to take over the world. So this week on Almoth's stream, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they are the streaming days, has been Demon Week. So we have been painting this guy, various shades of green. On to the weapons next. And we have been building Blood Crushers. 2 Blood Crushers a day keeps the blood god away. How about you, Guardianista? What are you working on? have you ever built resin minis? So do you mean the Citadel Finecast ones? I've got a Citadel Finecast Tyrannid and 5 Citadel Finecast Orcs. I am not a fan of the Finecast. It's very soft, warped, and yeah, not fun to assemble. IMO. Haha, never been to a live show. That's the realm of the attractives and socially inclined. Well, Download Festival is the place to be. That is a lot of fun. That's where all of the... well, that and Bloodstock is where all of the recluses meet up. Nice place to be, very accepting place. A lot of good fun. I used to be all about the mosh pits and crowd surfing, and now I like to be able to sit down at the back. What kind of guitars do you have behind you? Real Pope. The Pope wants to know what guitars we have. So I have a blue Ibanez, a black Ibanez, a white Ibanez, and a red Ibanez. And in the middle is my Richter bass. How about you, Pope? Have you got any guitars or any other instruments? Saurus Warriors. And if I get time, the Big T-Rex. Wow, Guardian Easter. You've really dove headfirst into the non-Tau models for the first time. Nicely done. Crush that blood. Blood for the Blood God. Yo. How's it going, sir? Good to have you back. I think that's 3 on the trot for Blood for the Blood God as well. Nice. Finecast was just a massive miss. Yeah, it's not the best, is it, really? Not the best. Average dude, Finecast. I built a Night Lord Praetor a month ago, and it was not that fun, no. These kits are quite fun, these Blood Crushers. The Great Unclean one I really enjoyed. I've got a Tyrannid Death Leaper, which is resin. And that was a feckin' nightmare, I tell you that much. I think I'd rather have metal than Finecast. Triple header this week for Demons. Well, yes, Demon Week up on the Olmouth stream. Ooh, Blood for the Blood God doesn't mind resin. Okay. What resin models do you have? Do you have Blood for the Blood God? Skulls for the Skull Throne? Hopefully you guys are putting some stuff in the Discord for me to have a look at. I'll take a look shortly once I've got this body and legs attached. I'll take a look at what you've got to offer. Any pets, any food, any models, any memes? If anybody else joins the Discord, just let me know, because I have to give them a role before they can start seeing stuff. That's how we beat the bots. Otherwise you get random bots joining and trying to sell people artwork and various other nonsense. A bunch of raptors. Ah, you've got resin raptors. Nice. I despise the bent pieces of resin models. Yeah, they're very flexible, aren't they? I just find that there's so many supports on the resin models. It's horrible. It's like they're trying to print resin in the exact same way they print plastic, and it's just daft. Yeah, the amount of times I've clipped bits off that has then taken half the model with it. Yeah, not good. Don't have anything worth showing. Just primer and 1 coat of speed paint on my minis. Well, I'm happy to see that. People have posted stuff in there with no paint on it, so get it in there. I like the models. I like to see them. And you've got to extract what bits of joy you can from the world, so that's what we try and do around here. A little bit of joy goes a long way. And there's a channel for most things as well, so you can probably find somewhere to put something. And if not, you're welcome to just browse, have a look around, throw a couple of emotes here, there and everywhere, and away we go. H2O. Support scars do suck, but nothing a file won't fix. I got that Titan sitting here, just a chainsword, has a ridiculous 20 colours. Wow, you're going to be a busy boy for the foreseeable then. We've got Ubermensch and Sebastian Lurch in the YouTube chat. Welcome to the stream, guys. Good to have you here. Welcome to Demon Week on the Almost stream. How are you doing? Good evening. Right then, we got some legs on. Legs are on. Let me bang it on a base. And then I'll take a look at the Discord. Ready or not, here I come. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you. Which feet does it stand on? That is the question. I guess the back two, right? Right. Let's have a quick look in the Discord. We'll look at the Discord throughout the stream, see what's going on. Try and keep on top of everything. Sebastian, I finished my Tau army last week. Whoop, whoop. Good stuff, sir. Got a Forge World AX10 painted up, that big boy, and now I've got 10k Tau. Wow, that's pretty much the same amount that Guardian Easter's got. Nice, you two could have an incredible battle. Time to paint the Death Guard. So, Sebastian, I have got some Tau to do. I'm currently working on the Death Guard. So I think you found the right stream, sir. And if anyone missed the Discord link earlier, just put !Discord into the chat, and you can come and join us, and we can see some of your 10k Tau. Awesome stuff. Whoops. Bashed the mic, but I've checked and it's still working, so that's good. 8 likes on the YouTube stream. If we can pump that up to 10, that would be super jolly good. What are we on the old subscribers right now? Ooh, 276. We're getting there. We're pumping it up. Got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. Right. I did say I was going to go look in the Discord. Hang on. Let me... Uno momento, por favor. Dum dum da dum bum ba da da. 300, here we come. Yep, and at 300 we are painting the Lord of Skulls. Especially for Sai. Right, who's doing what in the Discord then? Come on, get the YouTube like up to 10, please. That's the magic number for the algorithm to pop off. Although we're doing pretty well. We're climbing. Every few minutes we're climbing and climbing. What's the end of the year goal? 500, baby! That'd be amazing to get to 500. I'm not entirely sure it's going to happen. Derek Swaim in the chat. Welcome. Good to have you here, sir. This is going to be a blood crusher. We have, here are some that we made earlier. So this is roughly what they will look like. Pretty cool little models. And by the end of today's stream, we will have 6 of these bad boys for the Blood God. Bitchin', man! Derek, are you a Warhammer kind of guy? You must be, right? What sort of flavour of Warhammer do you like, sir? They are bloodletters riding juggernaut beasts. Well, they're riding blood crushers. They are bloodletters on blood crushers. Isn't a juggernaut the 40k equivalent? I don't know, I know nothing. You guys know a lot more than I do. Ah, you're a Blades of Corn player. This is me starting my Blades of Corn army. I've got this as well. Can you see that? Might be able to see it better here. We got Karanak and the claws. So we'll get round to that at some point. Haha, they're all the same. You can't say that. Demon lives matter, my friend. You remember that. And if anybody isn't in the Discord that would like to be, come and have a look at the models and miniatures. Come and share some of your own. Just put !Discord into the chat. In fact, that reminds me, that's where we were going before I got distracted by my own words. Right, let's have a look. What have we got? So, we've got Norgatron sharing the Trogoths. Nice. You're on the last page. Got to put the top on the bottom and then give it a head. Do you really get 9 different heads to choose from? That's pretty cool. 9 heads for 3 models. Wow. Imperial lives matter. They've had a reliable demon engine for all time. They're awesome. Karanak brings some pretty strong deep strike. Wish I had that box. Yeah, I bought it from... where was I when I bought that? I think I was in Leeds. Where would I have been? Maybe Nottingham? Could have been Nottingham. I can't remember where I was, but I remember buying it earlier this year. It only came out earlier this year. I picked it up not long after it came out. Norgatron, yeah, loads of head options. That's crazy. 9 head options for 3 models. You can tell we're in the lucrative years of Warhammer, having all this money. Oh, sorry, I got distracted by the choice of heads. Very easily distracted. Okay, Alfie has posted. Ooh, Night Lord by Alfie. Very nice. With a little tech deck next to it as well. Maybe we need a tech deck Space Marine kit bash. Night Lord on a half pipe. So Long has posted some minis as well. Nice, good to see. Are these your ogres? Speed paid medium in the background. That's some good stuff. I need to get more speed paid medium. More! Oh, I like the use of what's that? French Canadian. Are you French Canadian? So long, so long, so long. Now we have multiple French Canadians in the Discord. Good stuff. Bonjour, je m'appelle Olmev. J'habite en l'Angleterre. Ah, you just live here. Where are you originally from? What languages do you speak? So long, so long, so long. Haha, Guardian Easter. No! Guardian Easter, the British guy that moved to Germany. Right, those ogres. I like them. It's nice. Got a nice... made a nice start to them with the speed paint. I'm a big fan of speed paint. My Tyranid army is entirely speed painted. We got Phaedros. What are these? Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent. Assembled and on bases ready for paint and play. Let's have a look. Ah, nice. This is one that's got that big bad boy in the background. I like that. I like it. Are they resin? Are they resin Phaedros? I don't know if Phaedros is even in the stream or just getting involved in the Discord. They kind of look like... They look quite shiny. We've got Skull for the Skull Throne. With his red and brass. I don't think that picture does justice as to how big it actually is. You need to put like... Oh, actually, there's a little... what's that, a Black Templar in the background? Wow. Yeah, that gives it some scale. Although saying that... How many of these would I have to put on top of each other? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Probably about 10 paint pots high, would you say? Pretty cool, pretty cool. Speak English and French. But I guess I'm originally Ontarian. Okay, nice. So Canadian through and through. Ontario. Is that what the place is called? Me no do good geography. Iron Hands. Ah, right. Okay, yeah. I thought it was an unfinished Black Templar. I'll head inside and give you the paint pot measurement. Nice. What are you doing outside? Ah, it's got some good reactions in the Discord as well. From, whoa, that's incredible, to holy mother of God. Very cool. Hey, we got someone called Waffle in the Discord. Let's give Waffle a roll. There you go. You can... I would say you can post and comment, but it seems like you've already commented, so... My not giving people a roll didn't seem to work. Ah, Waffles just posted a blood altar, skull altar, I think it's called. Looks awesome. Oh, I really like those bases. Those bases are top banana. They are. They go so well with the color scheme. I like even like the background of that picture's awesome. Yeah, super nice job there. So let me match the Discord guy to the chat guy. Waffle must be Derek, right? Gotta be. Guardian Easter, you're gonna have me looking at the disc now. Yeah, there's some awesome stuff in there, man. Some good stuff. I'll take another look later on. Till then, let's get this this collar on the Blood Crusher / Juggernaut. Juggernaut just makes me think of the guy from the comics. Is it X-Men Juggernaut's in? Oh, I don't know, people will know more than me on that topic as well. Oh, collar fell off. Let me glue the collar on with the head, that'll make sense, right? Oh, idiot. Put the head on first. There we go. There we go. Looking like one good collared demon boy. Ha! Ding, ding, ding. Correct. Correctamundo. Nice seeing you again today. Boy, you are a beast. Diphthery painted a little bit today, but you are like a machine. Well, I've not painted a great deal. I sit here talking more than I do anything else. But it's good to get you all involved in the Discord. There's a lot of cool looking stuff in there now. Has anyone listened to the Sharp audiobooks? No, I haven't. They're like my crack. So you've got audiobook crack and plastic crack. Good stuff. Diphthery. If you painted, put it in the Discord. You're Alex, right? Diphthery? Trying to keep track of all these names in my head. The big boy is 7.5 pots tall. Wow, that's a lot of paint pots tall. Yes, I'm Alex. Good stuff. Complexus is back from yesterday's stream. How's it going, sir? I saw you were playing a little bit of Space Marine 2 on stream earlier. How did that go? An average dude has got some unpainted minis waiting. Yeah, I saw your in the Discord, average dude. I saw... What was it you posted? Your Death Corpse of Krieg. With like a kind of a snowy look to it. Are you going to buy like a snow texture paint, do you reckon? Need to remember you start at 2000 hours. Yeah, officially it's down as 7 till 10 in the UK. Sometimes I'm a little bit early. Well, more often than not I'm early. But yeah, 8 o'clock in the Netherlands. Arnold, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here, sir. It's currently 7:30 in Scotland. Yeah, we've got all these time zones in the chat. I don't know who's doing what. Complexus has successfully served the Emperor. Good stuff, sir. Recommend trying Vallejo FX Frost for that snowy look. Nice. Now I've got two people beginning with A in the exact same colour of orange. Average Dude and Arnold back to back in the chat, confusing the living bejesus out of me. Anyone excited for the Darkwater box? Already set my order in. I'm more excited now that someone told me yesterday you can use the Nurgle models in AOS. So I'm interested now, whereas before I had zero interest. On the hunt for an affordable Glotkin. Nice. Do you get eBay in the Netherlands? So, Tom and you are getting a box. Nice. Looks a lot of fun for the family. Yeah. I guess so. It looks reasonable. I have to try and talk myself out of buying minis now because I've got too many. eBay is worldwide. Okay. That is good because eBay is a very good source of cheap Warhammer. Complexus is going to post a pic in the Discord of the Vallejo FX. Sounds good, sounds good. Arnold has ordered 2 boxes and 1 more at the shop. Arnold Discalper. You use bol. I've never even heard of bol. That's what the British call bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese. No such thing as too many minis, just not enough time. Or not enough time and time equals money. It's a lot more expensive even on eBay outside of the UK. Been looking at Reddit mini swap. Okay. Right, let me try and put this bloodletter together instead of yapping and yapping and yapping. This song sounds like the appropriate boss music for putting together a blood crusher. Yeah, I'll take another look in the Discord in about half an hour. So if there's anything you want me to take a look at, by all means, chuck it in one of the channels. But it's lovely and busy in the chat today. I appreciate that. As much as it means I don't get my models done, I at least get some fantastic chat with people all over the world, which is why we're here. To make, paint, and be merry. Yeah, I do like this kit. This Blood Crusher kit is... it's always fun when you can just make something, one model per sprue. I don't need the instructions, because once you've done the first one, they all follow a very similar pattern. Top banana. The snow on that mini complexus posted. I'll take a look later on. We'll have a look. Norgatron has completed his Trogoffs. Norgatron, it's true, isn't it, that before watching this stream you owned 0 Warhammer? And now you have completed your Trogoffs. Good stuff, man. I like it. Kit bashed my old school attack bike to a chaplain attack bike today on a live. Nice one, Complexus. Sounds good. I'm hoping for some new bikes in the new year. Some new Chaos bikes would be quite cool. Chaos bikes, one of the first minis I ever bought. Because when I started collecting, a Chaos biker was £3. It was the cheapest thing you could buy, so I saved up my 50p a week pocket money and bought a Chaos bike. And then you could buy 5 Plague Marines for £5. That was another good box, another cheap one. Monoposed Plague Marines. How do you guys get technical paint to look so good? I've tried Nurgle's Rot and Nihilak Oxide, and both come out looking like I just painted over something poorly. Well, I've got some... I'm going to be trying these for the first time on my Death Guard army, so hopefully I'll be able to contribute to the conversation at some point. I also recently used Mordant Earth, and yeah, that was interesting. The like crackly paint. Nice to see those old school metal parts used. Yeah, nice to throw in a little bit of old school metal. Music today is on point. Okay, we've got Metal for the Metal God today on the music. Original blister pack chaplain on a bike was your purchase from Bridlington. Nice. Off to Bridders to buy a chaplain. Good times. Arnold is back. Sorry I had to go AFK. Hey, you don't have to be sorry, mate. You come and go as you please. The frost effects needs liberal application and a long drying time. In some weeks, I'll get myself a Le Mans Russ and paint it and use the Vallejo effects frost for snow effects. Nice. Sounds good. And Norgatron says simply, corn. Korn is a band that I have seen live. I've seen them live twice. Once with Jonathan Davis and once without Jonathan Davis. You guys are making a bunch of snowy tanks. I like it. The most recent tank I've made is covered in tentacles and nurglings, which is a little bit different. I love cornflakes in the morning. I had a t-shirt that had that on. It had cornflakes and a big berserker. And I cannot for the life of me find it. I've never even worn it. I put it on the sofa behind me and it disappeared. I wonder if it fell down the back of the sofa. Negative. Although that is where the internet cable is, so we need to not pull that out. Hopefully you can still see and hear me. Still not made it up to... Oh, actually, we've got 15 likes. We've smashed the 10 like goal for the stream. We've got loads of people watching, loads of people chatting, loads of people liking. Thank you all very much. Appreciate it muchly. Good stuff. I had a signed Life is Peachy album, signed in Manchester, 1996. Still got it somewhere, not seen it for a while though. Nice. We've got a signed Enter Shikari album in our front room, as they are historically one of my favourite bands. The band I have seen live the most times, for sure. Right, I put his back hair on. Bloodletter is not complete without a hairy back. Veet. Take a lot of Veet to destroy a Bloodletter. What is he saying? Right, leave that like that for now. Let it dry up a little bit before I chuck it on the back of the Blood Crusher. Oh, man. Best album they did, Life is Peachy. What? Tell a lie, their first 4 albums were masterpieces. Average dude listening to Sabaton while painting. Nice. Yeah. I must say I'm not a massive Korn fan, if I'm honest. I listen to a good handful of their songs, but I've never really done a big deep dive into Korn. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. We'll have some putting a cash flow forecast together. Fun times. I've always been a massive Slipknot guy. I've got a couple of Slipknot tattoos. Bands that I have tattooed on my arm include Slipknot, Enter Shikari, Linkin Park, A Day to Remember, and Bring Me the Horizon. Now you know. Anybody else got any tattoos? Anybody else permanently etched things onto their body? There we go. We've got an additional Blood Crusher complete. I say complete. There's some adornments I'm going to put on them at some point, but for now, you can go and join his buddies. One more to go. Right, I'll put the lid on that, on the glue before Havoc tells me off. Slipknot best album will forever be Iowa. Well, the first 2 albums, not including Mate Feed, Kill, Repeat, were fantastic. Very, very good, very, very nice. To be fair, Volume 3 was good as well. And I managed to see them when they were still the 9 members as well. Before Paul died, before Joey died. Saw them a few times. I once crowd surfed to Slipknot whilst dressed up as Ric Flair. There you go. Something I can say that I've done in a field in Donington. Alright, let's put some black on the chains. We're going to black up the metal, for which we need a black paint. Which one shall we use? See, I kind of want some of the dirt to show through, so I'm going to try the speed paint first. I'm just going to see what happens. Not the end of the world if it doesn't work. This is how you find things out. You just do them and see what happens, right? I've got a pile of paintbrushes waiting to be conditioned as well. Must get round to that at the weekend. I always forget. Right, I'm really happy with the layers of green on this. I've really taken my time and actually managed to get some good layering. Right then. Have you played Dawn of War? Not for a long time, average dude. Are you playing it? Do you enjoy it? I used to have Dawn of War on an actual DVD-ROM many years ago. That must be, what, 12 years ago? 15 years ago? Something like that? Yeah, I do quite like the way this black is letting some of the green through. Does mean I'll have to do a couple of layers, but worth it in the end, I'm sure. Dum 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 dum. I believe in Joe Hendry. You've been playing Dawn of War with your dad and your brother. How's it going then, average dude? Are you doing well? Are you instantly being wiped out? What's your strategy with Dawn of War? It gets to this point, everyone's bedded down. They've bedded down, started painting, started making. Chat gets a little bit quiet. I've definitely bedded down and started painting. Look at all this black paint I'm getting on. Joe. Good old Joe Hendry. So when you went to go and see the wrestling then, Complexus, who did you see? Who were the top stars of the evening? Was it First Direct, wasn't it, that you went to? Guardian Easter, what do you reckon we'll get for Grotmus? Nothing good. My Games Workshop pessimism has hit new heights after that release show a couple of weeks ago. How about you, Guardian Easter? Are you more optimistic? What do you think we will get and what do you hope we will get, and are they the same thing? Average dude has won a few times, but my dad is a way better player. Oh, he's had longer to practice. My brother is either really good or really bad. Nice. Complexus loves Dawn of War. So due an updated version for the modern era, though. It deserves the treatment. I thought I'd seen some news about Dawn of War, but perhaps not. Raven Hobbies is eBay browsing. Have you seen anything good? Is there anything in particular you're looking for, or are you just window shopping? Need some more paint on the palette. Doesn't happen very often. Usually I put far too much on, like I did with the Nurgling Green earlier. And probably topped that up a little bit more than I needed to, but here we are. We're having the fun. Right, already dirtied up those chains. Dirtied up the sword. Dirty up this flame here, and then we'll start on Blood Crusher number 6. After a little brief interval in the Discord, having a look, seeing what you've been posting. I need to check that snow effects out as well. Could come in handy for some Christmas Warhammer painting. And the Entries for the Christmas giveaway on the Olmouth channel will begin next week. I'm hoping to put some details into the Discord this weekend so you know what to expect. Right, we'll do a second layer of that shortly. Right, let's get the final Blood Crusher sprue. Right, what else have we... What's going on in the chat? Wow, loads of stuff going on. You guys are really chatty today, which is brilliant. Arnold, dinner ready for tomorrow? Nice. What have you made, Arnold? What does your meal prep look like? Dishwasher is filled. Time to relax. Okay, the chat has officially gone so quick I've not managed to read it. Let's go have a look on my other window. So, Complexus saw Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, CM Punk, LA Knight, yeah! Judgment Day, Viking Warriors, who've had about 100 different names. New Day, Women's Tag Champ match. Joe Hendry was there, talking on the Miz. Nice. Sounds like a good show, Complexus. Norgatron. I really want that model. Was it easy to make? The Great Unclean one. It's a fantastic model to make. I would highly recommend. One of my favourites. It's actually really nice to paint as well. Raven's approach to buying plastic on eBay. As long as it's a good bargain price, I'll grab it. Nice. Complexus has been banned from eBay until after Christmas. Compulsive buying's not good for the festive season. Yeah, I'm having to dissuade myself from new purchases. I keep telling myself, you've got no more room. Stop it. But next year I'm going to move into a different room and then I'll have loads of room. Lord help me. Average dude, I'm horrible for compulsive buying. Yeah, I think the hobby is quite the place for the compulsive purchaser. Some nice Agrax Earthshade. That's the first layer that I did on this. I think it was Agrax. It should still be on the desk. Ah, no, actually, I used Coelia Green Shade in the end. I was umming and ahhing between the two, but that's what I went for, the really deep dark green. So long, bought 2 Mega Army boxes from Mantic and haven't even touched them. And the Hellsmiths of Hashut army set. Nice, all the big boxes. I've got boxes of Warhammer wanting to be built. Haven't we all? Hey, Sai. Our friendly local neighbourhood Imperial Fists. Happy early Thanksgiving. Thank you, Sai. Also, your daily reminder, not for the first time this stream. You've got to paint the Lord of Skulls once you reach 300 YouTube subscribers. Otherwise, Sai gets $100. And with the Dark Water box coming, the pile of shame grows. Sauerkraut mush. Got a busy day ahead, okay. Is it fun busy? Work busy? Boring busy? What's going on, Arnold? A pile of boxes fit a lot of grey in. And I had someone 3D print me a ton of stuff. Yeah, I bought a 3D printer about 6 weeks ago. So now my pile of plastic grows all the time. Yeah. I've got boxes. Got boxes. Lots of boxes. By gum. Oh, yeah, I've got lots of stuff to be working on. But this week is Demon Week, and next up is my 6th Blood Crusher. Hey, we're steadily staying above 80 viewers on YouTube. If anyone that hasn't got involved yet in the chat that wants to get involved, by all means, drop a little comment. Let's have a little chat. Right, off to the Discord. What have I missed since? Wow, there's loads of stuff in there. You guys have been busy. So let's start off with this paint stuff. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's got a really nice crystal texture to it. Actually, that's snow. Yeah, that looks lovely. That does. Very nice. Kit bashed my old school attack bike. Yeah, I remember you saying. Let's have a look. Nice. Yeah, definitely a good use of those metal bits. I like it. I forgot those attack bikes even existed with the sidecar thing. Have I got one of those? No, I do not have one of those. I've got 6 Outriders and an ATV, but I don't seem to have an attack bike. Looks pretty cool though. Looks pretty cool. Ooh, Raven Hobbies has been posting some miniatures. Raven! Talented guy. Nice choice of colours as well. Ah, you got a really smooth look on those. That's super smooth. Those the green boys, the green mean machines. Oh, and I do like the little diorama type Death Guard. That is sick. Raven Hobbies, talented chap. Average Dude has dropped in one of the red towel next to his Night Lord. Gives a good idea of how big it is. That's a big boy. Nice base as well. You guys do some really cool bases. My bases are the most basic bases ever. Norgatron's Troggoth. Why is it that their stomachs look like mini eggs? You know the Ferrero eggs that they do? That's what their stomachs look like. It's making me hungry. Okay, we got Blood for the Blood God, Skull for the Skull Throne has posted a little bit of the weapon. Wow. So is that like the official weapon that you've bought, or have you made this, or a bit of both? Looks pretty cool, man. I like the like fleshy, muscly sinew on there. And Complex has posted the Warhound Scout Titan Mars pattern. Wow, is that an official one? A legitimate official Warhound. And a recently finished Bjorn as well. Space Wolves in the house. Good stuff, man. I can see a little modular paint rack behind it as well. Nice. I like the Average Dude posted a meme. You really think that because you are a bio-enhanced superhuman walking tank touched by the ruinous powers, I wouldn't charge straight at you with my shovel? Think, heretic, think! Nice. Ah. Complex's Warhound costs 70 quid. Nice. That's one hell of a deal. Good stuff. Right. What have I missed in YouTube chat? What are we saying? So Arnold's got a busy day tomorrow. Work and video editing, which is also kind of work. Ah, yes. Arnold is video editing for his channel. Oh, I assume it's for your channel. What videos have you got in the pipeline, Arnold? Complexus, Ulmuth, I have to say a massive congratulations. Because your lives are a wonderful and lively place, full of good people. It's nice to have found here. Thank you very much, Complexus. Yeah, we seem to be building a pretty nice place around here. The Discord's good, the live chats are entertaining. And it's consistent as well. Every Monday and Tuesday and every Wednesday, I am here. I'll be painting and chatting and making, and you guys know that I'll be here. And if you want to paint, make, or chat, or just sit and listen, you can come and do that. So yeah, I think we're achieving something. It's boxers all the way down. Average dude, I like this community. Epic. Good stuff, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. And it does look like real snow as far as modelling goes. I've seen a bit of real snow in the last couple of weeks. Particularly the last few days. I've got a video on my security camera at the back of the house. And for some reason the snow is going upwards. I thought the camera was on upside down. Have you seen my cat in the Discord? Asks Sai. Sai, I responded to the cat picture. Or at least in my head I responded to it. I asked what it was called. Or I said something about how cute it was. I remember it's like a grey one that does like a backwards roly-poly and eats its own foot. The Dark Angels need more models finishing for the army now. Yeah, Raven, they look super smooth. I'm guessing that that's airbrushed, right? If you've got that smoother paint with a brush, then you are a super talented chap indeed. Sigh, is it true that you can have an Imperial Knight in your Space Marine army? Yes, it is true. Comes under the what is it? Allied something or other. Consistency is key, absolutely, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm trying to achieve. The 3 Crisis battle suits look tempting. It's all tempting, man. That's the name of the game when you're selling plastic crack. Tempty, tempty, would you like to buy my plastic? We had some about 3 days ago. Snow in West Yorkshire. Yeah. Not too far away from me in Yorkshire. I'm in Lincolnshire at the moment. Originally from Derbyshire. But all of the shires are good places to be. Raven has just seen tons of snow. Only just come back from Norway. Norway! Nice. Did you have a good time, Raven? Where did you go back to from Norway, and why were you in Norway? Norgatron, still got my battle box to come. Yeah, that'll be cool when that turns up. You're going to have one hell of an army. Yeah, Norgatron started watching this stream a few weeks ago and had no plastic minis. And now he's got a battle box on the way. He's got some Thousand Suns. Got some Trogoffs. And also is now tempted to buy a Great Unclean one. I feel like I've given you the gateway drug of Warhammer, Norgatron. Ah, you got it on Amazon and the listing's been obliterated by GW. Okay, yeah, I've got the STL file to print that. Guardian Easter posted it in the Discord, so I might give it a go. The problem is I've got my 0.2mm nozzle on at the minute and everything takes absolutely ages to print. Dangerous, isn't it? Yeah, for sure. Back to Manchester from Norway, visiting a friend. Nice. I got a friend that moved to Norway. It was his birthday the other day. Jess McIntosh, shout out. I used to be in a band with him when I was a teenager. Average Dude has posted their cat. Nice. I'll do another look in Discord in about half an hour. So whatever you post between now and then, I'll give it a look. Keep having to show restraint at kit bashing Blood Angels / buying Legends town models. Yeah, that's one thing I've tried to do, is ban myself from buying Legends models, because it at least keeps a certain percentage of models out of my reach. Although then they bring them back from Legends, like they have done with the Victrix Guard, is it? And I couldn't be happier. Nice one, Norgatron. Awesome stuff. I'd love to live in Norway if I could. Yeah, sounds like an awesome place to be. Finland, yeah, Scandinavia's a pretty cool place to be by all accounts. But a question for you. Why do Norwegian boats have black and white stripes on the side of them? So they can Scandinavian. Whoa, baby. Who doesn't enjoy a dad joke? Just me. Okay, never mind. Doop da doop da doo, make your blood crushers. Oh, this is the big spike head one. I'm not sure I want the big spike head one. Maybe we'll use this one. Guardian Easter. God help us. Everybody else just ignored the joke. Average Dude, my dad ones are worse. The chat bot will do you a dad joke if you ask it nicely. Exclamation mark dad joke, I think, is one of the commands that it has. Whether it still works or not, I don't know. Ah, Arnold is doing a video on AK paint pens. Nice. The oh, AK paint pens, not the speed paint ones by Army Painter. I didn't know AK had some. I've got some paint pens somewhere. I bought them, used one of them for about 5 seconds, and then I haven't touched them since. I look forward to seeing the video. Although I guess I'll have to put the subtitles on, right? Why is Dublin the biggest city on earth? It keeps on doubling and doubling and doubling. Yeah, no shame. Yeah, boy. Oh, I do like a dad joke. Or learn Dutch. Oh, yeah, I'm not talented enough to speak a language that sounds like that. I barely understand English. Why do horses look sad? They have long faces. A horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, why the long face? What have I started? Come on, get your dad jokes out. Why are there no painkillers in the jungle? Because there aren't any pharmacies. Ha, all day, dude, all day. Ha, nice. Why couldn't the bike stand up? It was too tired. Getting spiked to death by these blood crushers again. So, do any of you guys like any particular comedians? Any stand-ups or comedy shows that you would recommend? Here we go, we're still going. Two monkeys in a bath. One says, ooh, 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 ooh. The other says, put some cold in then. Major havoc. Okay, time for a different type of dad joke. Today I came into a load of money. Which is odd, since I usually use a sock. We're still going. I can still see him out the corner of my eye scrolling down the screen. It's dad joke time. Or just bad joke time. We've reached the comedy corner. I didn't clip that very well. Oh, let's get this bloodletter head on and then I'll read a few more. Why did the barber win the race? He knew a shortcut. So, comedians from Complexus. Bill Hicks, an old favourite. George Carlin, classic. Jim Davison, classic. Nice. Did some funny stuff, but not for everyone. That's the thing with comedy. Not all comedy is for all people. I mean, not all things are for all people. It's quite useful to work that one out from an early age as well, rather than arguing with people about what you should and shouldn't like. I think Frankie Boyle's done some good bits of comedy and then pointed out, like, comedy is very much, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I actually read Frankie Boyle's autobiography. I thought that was a really good read. I think Jimmy Carr's a good one. Why are elevator jokes so good? They work on so many levels. I think I really like Bo Burnham as well, which is a very different style of comedy. Don't know if any of you guys have seen or heard Bo Burnham's work. Very meta. I do like a bit of meta comedy. There are also some really good like YouTube shorts, guys. Like there's that guy, the British guy in the pub. He's done a lot of YouTube shorts. He's blown up recently. He's very funny. Stephen Tries is a fantastically funny like YouTube shorts comedian. Still laughing at Major Havoc's joke. Average dude. I know that guy. Which guy? The pub guy. It's called. Is he called Todd or something like that? I want to say Todd. Almost definitely wrong. I'm terrible with remembering names. Oh yeah, this is the piece where they printed it too long, so you have to like chop this bit off, otherwise it won't stick. Quality control, fantastically good from Games Workshop. It's what you pay your money for. Ah, Bo Burnham. What, you know him or you've just heard of him? Tremendously talented Bo Burnham is. I've watched Bo Burnham stuff over and over again. There's always something else you notice when you watch it. The scouse dude that interacts with the audience. Yeah, I know who you mean, Complexus. Yeah. It's got the same name as somebody else. Yeah, I know who you mean. Paul Smith, I want to say. Jimmy Carr is pretty funny, yeah, for sure. He's very, yeah, down the dark side of comedy. I like it. He's been going for a long ass time as well. Certainly earned his stripes. I went to see Sean Locke on tour before he died. Cool. Any of you guys been to any comedy gigs? Seen any comedians? Have you been to watch anything live that isn't music? Because you can go and see all sorts live now. You can go and see a play. You can go and see a podcast. Right, let's get the legs on and on the base. take another look in the Discord. Chop that hoof a little bit there. Podcast live sounds like a bleak prospect. I think there's some podcasts like I bet No Such Thing as a Fish is fun to see live. Dubland would be fun to see live. I mean, I don't listen to that many podcasts, to be fair, but anything that's humorous, Infinite Monkey Cage, anything that's humorous is, you know, it's a good shared experience. I mean, if you're listening to the Financial Times podcast and you go and see that live, you might not have the most fun time, but R.I.P. Sean, a real talent, was a shock, yeah. That carrot in a box that he played with John Richardson, that was outrageously funny when he did that. Ha! WWE Live, yeah, good point, Complexus. I saw Monday Night Raw in Manchester, we're probably talking close to 10 years ago now. Time flies. Anything before COVID seems like not long ago, but was actually fecking ages ago. So yeah, I saw Monday Night Raw in Manchester. That was good. I've seen NXT live at Download Festival. I saw Ruby Riott split her head open and blood went everywhere. It was mad. Threw up the X sign and had to cancel the rest of the shows whilst they sorted her out. And I've also seen like indie wrestling in like working man's clubs and back rooms of pubs and stuff like that. I've seen some people wrestle in front of 50 people in the back of a pub in Derby that are now like main staples of AEW, which is mad to think, really. Has anyone played any Borderlands? Yes, not for long. Something about the graphics makes me more nauseous than VR does. Something about cell shaded. Yeah, you can't. I mean, I struggle with anything fast paced nowadays. Like, I bought Space Marine 2, and then I really struggled with that. It made me travel sick. Average Dude's played it too many times. Next big UK live is the Road to the Royal Rumble. Nearest to me is Nottingley. What on earth is Nottingley? Saw Haystack and Big Daddy. Wow. In Bridders. That must have been close to 30 years ago, right? That Haystack and Big Daddy were going. That's like back when it was on like Channel 4 on a Sunday afternoon or whatever it was, Saturday. Proper back in the day, old school wrestling. Nottingham. I thought you might have been aiming for Nottingham. Yeah, that'd be the closest to me as well. I have an NG postcode, even though I live in Lincolnshire. But I don't think, because I'm not really that keen on going to a house show. So I'd have to look where the Raw or the SmackDown is. Oh, I don't want that one actually, I want this one. But the ticket prices have gone through the actual roof in the last year or so. Like, I went to Monday Night Raw in Manchester. Probably, I don't know. I don't know what year it was. I'd have to figure it out by looking at some Monday Night Raw in Manchester highlights. But we just decided on a whim to go on the day. So we bought tickets on the day, and we sat next to the entrance ramp, floor seats in Manchester Arena, and it cost us 90 quid each. And that was within the last 10 years, definitely. Has anyone seen the F1? Average Dude, yes. A very interesting season. Feels like they're trying to do everything they can to help Max win the title again. Before they disqualified McLaren, I was really impressed by Max, like really trying to claw it back at the last second. And then they were like, oh, here's a massive helping hand. So now I'm back to hating Max again. Max, stupid Max, stupid Max. Oh, picked him off the base by accident. Put a bit more glue on. What team do you like? I don't really have a preference in team, to be honest. How about you, Average Dude? Who are you supporting in the F1? It's weird, like after 8:30 towards 9 o'clock in the UK, this stream goes ever so quiet. People must hit real concentration zone. Which is fine. I'm happy you're at least just here in the background. For Leeds, I paid 167 resale price for a great seat, 3rd row from the floor, 30 foot from the ring. Nice. That's not too bad. Still though, I paid £90 on the day of the event from actual Ticketmaster. So it shows you that they've gone up. Leeds United. Right, where's it? How do you ban dirty Leeds United? You always say that. Yeah, but dude, it's true. It's a true story, man. You're finessing some fiddly bits with your big bare hands. Oh, I've been there, man. I'm still scarred from putting that guy in my piranha last week. Football, you support Hibs. Okay, Hibernian Average Dude. I don't mind that. I can support Hibs. That's fine. As long as you're not Scumbag United or the Red Dogs of Nottingham. Na 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 na. We all fucking hate Leeds. Never do another Tau build paint stream. You killed off some of your audience and scared others off. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Tau. The British Gundam that everyone loves to hate. Yeah, I'm a big Derby fan. Don't know if you knew that or not, but here we are. I have a ram tattooed on my arm because I'm a super cool guy. And I actually forgot yesterday because I didn't work on Monday. Yesterday when I was streaming, I thought it was Monday. So today I was like, oh, I'm going to watch the Derby game later during my stream. And then I was like, oh, it's Wednesday. They played yesterday. Yeah, I remember us having an amazing comeback win against Leeds in the playoffs about 10 years ago. Everything in my head is just 10 years ago now. It was like the best... At that point, it was the biggest deficit that had ever been reversed in playoff history. And then we lost in the final. Because of Frank Lampard's terrible tactics. I'll never forgive him. Right, I've got 2 legs and 1 arm. Let's pick a sword. Oh. Have I used the big bad boy sword? Yeah, that guy has got a big bad boy sword. Right, let's use this one. Not used this one yet. Haha, and you talk about Leeds. Where's my bucket? You'll have to go and ask Bielsa for his bucket. Are you a cat or a dog person, Almouth? Well, traditionally, I am a dog person. However, we have a cat that I just pretend is a dog. When I lived on my own, I had a dog. How about you guys? I know that Complexus has got a couple of dogs. Saw those in the Discord when I went to bed last night. Haha, even Norgatron's got on the football banter. Norgatron, have you got a team? There aren't really any football teams where you live, are there? One of the only places in the UK that doesn't have a decent team. Haha, Arsenal. Norgatron, the glory supporter. Guardianista has a cat that thinks it's a dog. Yeah, I've got the same, man. And in fact, on Twitch, in my Twitch channel, you can use my cat as an emote. Complexus, love my dogs. Yeah, cool looking dogs, man. You got one called Zoe from the top of my head. And what was the other one called? I can't remember. It's completely gone. There we go. Major Havoc with a spinning Daphne emote. That's an actual picture of my actual cat spinning before your very eyes. Yeah, she used to sit in the corner of the room when I streamed. And she used to have her own webcam, but I shut her out now because now that I do Warhammer, she tries to steal the Warhammer. I mean, she doesn't even try. She successfully runs away with my expensive grey plastic, so she's found herself banished now. Very rarely makes an appearance. Hello! We have Ulas Kakmak with a shorts question. Is it normal that I kiss my models goodnight? Depends which models. If it's this one, perhaps that's a little bit on the strange side. But we don't judge. We don't judge, Ulas. In terms of shorts questions, go for it, sir. Hit me up with your greatest questions. Coco is the teacup chihuahua. Okay. 1 out of 2 is not too bad. I mean, I was half asleep when I was looking in the Discord last night. But yeah, I watched a couple of your videos, Complexus, whilst I was in bed last night. Coke or Pepsi? So when I go to the shop, if I'm buying something like that, I usually go for Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, what's the worst that can happen? However, I would have to pick Coke. Coca-Cola. The original taste. Ah, it's your planes that you kiss goodnight. Okay, that's okay then. No big plague demons getting a smooch before bedtime. Right, let's give this bloodletter a hairy back. Because if your head is made of spikes, then your back should have a Mohican. Them's the rules. Khorne does not allow the use of Veet or Nair or any other hair removing products. Get these arms on. Get them semi-glued so that I can put it on the blood crusher. Does anyone remember the milkshake crusher? Was that just a UK thing? That kind of came and went, didn't it? Or does it still exist? Are there any people out there still buying crusher? My mind goes on some wonderful tangents. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Yeah, I watched a couple of DJ ones. One of them you were using a Novation launch pad, I want to say it was. and then a video. What else did I watch? Oh, I watched the one that you painted, the Tyrannid one, the very recent one. Might even have been one of a dog as well. But yeah, there we go. That's what I was doing. Thought I'd give it a little bit of a look, but I was half asleep and then did go to bed. So average dude, are you a Coke over Pepsi guy? I mean, your name is in orange and you're from Scotland, and you've not even mentioned Iron Brew. You'll get kicked out for that. Beasts of Nurgle are like dogs in the lore and don't know that they kill people. Okay, I don't think I have any Beasts of Nurgle. Maybe I need to add to my grey pile sometime soon. Do you remember the Moomins cartoon? Yes, I do. They were like space hippos, right? Corn red, definitely born this way. Ghastly, horrible space hippos. Never heard of the Crusher. Sounds good. Emma, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for being here. Crusher, yeah, it was like a syrup, and you added milk to it, and it made instant milkshake. I'm not entirely sure how good it was for you, but it was tasty. Nice, thanks. No worries, Complexus. No problemo at all. Yeah, I was interested in the launch pad. Is that what it's called? Launch pad? Nearly bought one of those back in the day. But I bought a launch key instead. Trying to get the best of both worlds on that one. Average dude's fridge is mostly Iron Brew. Okay, so you are proper Scottish. That's fine then. I do like an Iron Brew. Although when I drink it, my voice tends to go a little bit crazy like this. Oh, give me that Iron Brew tasty orange fizzy drink in my mouth. Oh, don't know what happened there. My inner Scot was unleashed momentarily. Oh, I stuck the head on before I put it on the guy, but we'll see what happens. See how we get on. Ooh. Sometimes I hold my breath when I do models. Can't be particularly good for you. Alright, I'm going to hold that one. This is one of the more difficult models to get right, this one. So let's hold him like that and hope for the best. Complexus's best friend's mum's nickname is Moomin Mama. Preferred Mr. Frosty. Oh, the little like snow cone maker thing. I never had one of those. I always circled it in my Argos book every year, but Santa didn't seem to get the message. The accent again. Every now and again it pops out. I did my French one earlier. We had the Ontario guy in the chat, so I busted out a little bit of French Canadian. Yeah, it's the Launchpad Pro Mark III. Yeah, there was a video of you, another one I watched was you updating the firmware on it. Had the Launch Key 62. Launch Key 62 must be bloody massive. Got the Launch Control XL. got rid of the launch key 62 and plan to get the launch key 32. Nice. Yes, that Mr. Frosty. Yeah. I mean, I'd happily have one of those Mr. Frosties for Christmas this year. Do you reckon if I circle my Argos book this year, Santa might finally get the message? Right. There we go. Another one is complete. I say complete. I'm going to put some chains and corn symbols and stuff on these guys, but that's 6 Blood Crushers in 3 streams that we've assembled, which is nice. Yeah, I might put some chains and stuff on them a little later on. Yeah, you aim to Scott if you haven't had shortbread or haggis. I had haggis for Christmas dinner one year when my uncle organised Christmas dinner. He lives in the Kingdom of Fife. Do it, yeah, that's it. In fact, only the other side of this keyboard I have got. I mean, you need to be careful actually because it's got a lot of my post on it. How can I do this? Maybe hide it under the keyboard. Hide, hide, hide. Don't see my address. I mean, I don't know what you'd do. Send me free stuff, I guess. My NHS number was on that particular piece of post. Anyway, what am I trying to show you? It's this. You recognise? Very dusty. I've not used it in a while, as you can see. Oh, there's loads of stuff under there. That's where half my stuff disappears to, right? There you go, thought I'd show you that. Reminded me of that. Send me a Mr. Frosty, nice. Oh yeah, I do like shortbread. That is some good stuff. Millionaire's shortbread. Now we're talking. The launch key, yeah, that's what I've got. Launch key 25. I bought that when I first moved into my flat, when I moved out of my mum and dad's house when I was 20. Something like that. So I've had that for quite a long time now. Maybe 21. Can't remember. Yeah, maybe 21. Ah, who knows? Oh, I can't bloody remember. Have you seen that Scotland has qualified for the World Cup? Yes, in fantastic style as well. Happy days. Yeah, and the World Cup is in the Americas, which should be interesting. Should be very interesting. Cornflakes shirt. Guardian Easter, why do you bring that up? I have got a cornflake shirt somewhere, but I've lost it. I've no idea how I lost it. Yeah, I just don't know where it is. I'm sure it'll turn up one day. Yep, classic that now. Yeah, it must be. I must have had it for, well, as I say, for everything, 10 years. And the rest. Yeah, I used the pads on it to program the drums. Right, so we start chopping up. In fact, I'm going to have a little bit of a look in the Discord. Someone must have tagged me or messaged me because it's flashing at the bottom of my screen. Another whole load of stuff in here. Nice. So Long has shared this beautiful Carnosaur Lord. Nice. That's a pretty nice looking dinosaur flavoured lizard. I like it. And another one with an impressive paint rack as well. Nice rack. So long. Good stuff. So Long has got a friend that painted a whole spearhead for them. Nice. Pura. Posting some Death Guard. Work in progress. I mean, that looks really nice, even for work in progress. Really good. Done a nice job of the base as well. Why are you guys so good at bases? I feel like I could really get into bases rather than just chucking some material on them with some PVA glue like I do now. So Long has uploaded his spearhead. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Looking good. An average dude has posted their cat. Oh, it's your old cat. Is it a cat that's old or a cat that's no longer alive? It's sat in a box. A white cat. I've got a black cat. So Long, my friend is really good. I won't be able to repay the favour. I can't paint anything nearly as good. Thing is with painting, the more you do it, the more you learn and the better you get. So as long as you're enjoying it, I think that is priority numero uno in my mind. And you can at least be proud that you took the time and put the effort in and you've created something. I like that. I like the feeling of getting to the end and going, yeah, do you know what? There are probably a million people better at me than a million things. But I'm proud of myself. She was on your Warhammer box. Does she steal your Warhammer? My cat Daphne steals anything that isn't tied down, to be honest. Runs off with it. And she sits and stares at my 3D printer as well, like it's a TV. She used to hit your Warhammer. But just bat it. Batting it around. May as well do another layer of black on the Great Unclean One. Why ever not? Right. Put that to one side. Put these sprues to one side. Might carry on with those in a short while. Depends how we get on for time when we put this black on. Yeah, I like it. Even just the first layer looks pretty good. I like the green coming through the black because it kind of looks plaguey. Plaguey sword for a Great Unclean One sounds about right. Good old speed paints. Bloody hell. Trying to scrub some of the paint off that I got in the wrong area. There we go. I think I need to find a better solution for lighting. That's one thing that isn't quite where I need it to be. Because with the lighting, I've just used what I had when I started streaming. So I've not really got anything purpose made. In fact, the light that I use is a light I initially bought for Catherine to read with. It's just a reading light. Right. Good bit of black on that sword now. Now to put some on these chains. I feel like if I had one on either side, yeah, that could be a good idea. I might buy the same one again, but have one on either side. I'll have a think about it. See what Santa brings me. That doesn't half soak up some paint, this big boy. All about that patience. Hardest thing is lighting. I struggle. I've got 2 desk clamp or ring lights and one has a magnifier. Nice. I think a quality light is often an overlooked purchase. It's becoming more and more apparent. The more I learn about how to paint and the more I want to actually do a better job, the more I realise I actually need to be able to see what I'm doing. That would be quite useful. I'm forever just like poking around with the brush and hoping I'm in the right place. Which isn't the best idea, is it? These weapons are now looking lovely and dirty. So my plan is put a bit of black on them, but speed paint black so the green still kind of shows through, so it looks kind of plaguey. And then dry brush some silver over the top, and then put some of the rust effects on. The Vallejo rust effect. And see how we get on, really. I've not used it yet, but this is the model I had in mind when I bought it, so I'll have a bit of a play of that at the weekend and let you know how I get on. But this guy's coming on superbly. I'm very much enjoying. I enjoyed building this model, and I'm also enjoying painting this model, which is a good combo. Very good, very nice. Looking for a solid overhead light, but I'm not a fan of blue light. Okay. Incandescent for me. You have something from Amazon which is called an Art Dot headband magnifier glass with LED lights. Sit on the bridge of your nose. I think someone posted those in Discord before, you know. Let's have a quick look. Oh, he's put it in the suggestion box. Nice. Looking good, sir. I'm sure somebody posted those a while ago, or something very similar. I tried using like a magnifier. It was like a holder. It holds the miniature. It's got a magnifying glass on it. But I just couldn't like get used to the magnification. Can't wait until the unclean one is finished. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. So it's got lots of layers of green on it now. Hopefully the camera does it justice of the... I've used like 5 or 6 different shades of green on it. Put a bit of black on the weapon. Got a long way to go, but it is coming along nicely. And I'm enjoying it, and that is... super key, really. Got to enjoy these things. Got to enjoy it. That's why we're here. Comes through on camera, to be fair. Oh, that's good. That's good. Glad to hear it. The handy friend. They're not too clever. Okay. Yeah, I'm just no good with the magnification, but. Yeah, I think just better lighting would be a good step in the right direction. So I'll keep an eye out for another light, I reckon. The skin really looks like a true blessing of the grandfather Nurgle himself. Well, cheers, guys. Appreciate that. So, we've done some work on the Great Unclean one throughout the week. Really layered it up. Enjoyed it. We have built 6 Blood Crushers, which I'm now going to stick some adornments on. And it's been a great week for... demonic forces. Right, let's have a look, see what we've got. Right. Where would this even stick on to? Okay, something like that could work. I'm going to try and not overthink these, just stick them on. More skulls and change can't possibly be a bad thing, right? Skulls and chains and all of the fun that how doing Warhammer is done. I'm going to double chain this bad boy up. Here we go. Stick that in there. Right, he's got some chains on him now. Yeah, I'm not going to do the really small fiddly necklaces that they have. Ain't nobody got time for that. Not with these big boy hands. My big chubba-dub sausage fingers. But the chains on the legs I can definitely have a go with.
Hey, oh, we got a new subscriber,
baby! Diego in the house! Diego, thank you for subscribing. Now you can get yourself involved in the chat. Type a little comment and let's have a little conversation, shall we? Has that just got us up to 280 on the subs? Am I reading that right? Alright, so that sprue is done. This sprue has no chains on it at all. Only a tiny necklace that I'm not really interested in. Oh, here's a chain. But people who sub and don't get involved in the chat are still very much welcome. Thank you for being here, sir. Going mad with the chains on these guys now. So I've got 5 chains left and 4 models to put them on, which means they're not all allowed to have 2 chains each. Fair enough. Fair enough. People who sub and don't participate are still people, of course, man, yeah. I wish I knew how to italicize. How to use italics on Twitch. It's probably something like highlight your message or highlight the word and press Control-Shift-I. Worth a try. I think that's how you do it in Discord, from memory. Oops. Oh, nearly dropped that as well. Thinking about it, I've probably got some chains and skulls and stuff from other boxes I could probably put on here. Right, so these are all chained up. Do you know what I could do with this guy is give him spikes instead of chains. Right, if I shave this spike down. Yeah, I like that. Why not? In fact, I'm going to chop it off just there and put some glue on it. What's the worst that can happen, right? We are almost 3 hours in. That is it. Yeah, nearly 3 hours done. I'm just finishing these adornments. And then we'll end our stream how we end every stream, which is by opening 40k TCG. Where's the other spike? Oh, it's there. Yeah, so I tried to do 10 hours of streaming across 3 days. That's what we aim for. Give you that content. Tell you what, these pincers have been really useful since getting them. We actually bought them for my other half to use for like sewing and stuff. But I've used them quite a lot with my Warhammer. Right, so he's got spikes instead of chains, which means these two can have the remaining chains, of which I've got... These two will go on this guy. Yeah, for anyone that didn't hear that, these things that were like a couple of quid off Amazon, they're really good for holding things. Especially for people like me with big fat hands. I've found them come increasingly useful. Right, just one more to put some chains on, and then we can open our card packs. I'll take note as a fellow sausage-fingered struggler. Yeah, these pretty good, especially for placing little chains and skulls and stuff. I got a pack of, in fact, it's here. Look, I got yeah, this little tool set, which was predominantly for like sewing and stuff. But I got it's got different clippers and. But the thing I found most useful was this, just to hold things. So yeah, there you go. Top tip. Right, 2 more chains, and we'll open the last couple of packs from our Demigod box, where every single pack has had at least 3 shinies in, and you're only supposed to get a maximum of 2, so it's been a very fruitful box. Yesterday we pulled the best pack we have ever pulled. I don't know how we'll ever beat that. You wait till you see that on the YouTube shorts. It had a Mortarion. It had the adamantium version of that card, which was awesome, and it had a Scarbrand. Something else as well, another shiny, but yeah, Scarbrand and Mortarion in one pack. There's not much you can do that's better than that in my book. But we'll see what we can do this evening. Right, I'm happy with that. So, we're going to put these on the shelf of the Blood God. Oops. Don't pick it up by the spikes you've just glued, you moron. Right. It's time to duel. No, not that. It's time to open some 40k packs. I think these are the last ones in this box. Oh no, we've still got a few in here, which is nice. They'll keep till next week. And of course, we need this, which is getting heavier and heavier the more we fill it up. Put the glue lid on, thinking of Havoc. So, what do we want to see from these packs then, guys? Average dude, I like the Scar brand. Yeah, it was awesome, wasn't it? It made me want to go and buy one. What are we thinking? What 40k do we want to see in this pack? Do you know what we've not had for ages is any orcs. Not seeing any orcs for quite a while. So that will be good to see if we can. Guardsman or Tau? I think Guardian Easter will be pleased with Tau as well. Right, let's see what we get. And will we get more than 2 shinies? Will the Mega Luck box continue? Ha! Amazing. So Inferno is the second rarest type of card. And we've pulled it. Thousand Suns, Magnus the Red. We've got Space Wolves Bloodclaw. Hey, here you go. Some Tau. Devilfish. We got an upside down Tyrannid. Some Necron Deathmarks. An upside down Custodes. Dark Angel Scouts. Ooh, look at that. Where's Sai when you need him? Shiny Imperial Fists and our final card for this pack. Ooh, nice. Chaos Demons, Kairos Fate Weaver. So yet another pack with 3 shiny cards in it. This box has been incredible, well worth the money. Okay, final pack. Final pack. Still no orcs. Where are all the orcs? If we get a what's his name? Mosrog Skagbad, something like that. If we pull him, I'm going to take it as a sign to buy one and immediately purchase one. Them's the rules. I don't make the rules. Well, that's not true. Actually, I definitely do make the rules. So, let's see what we get. Oh, we got a Crusade card. That's a rare card. Eldari Crusade. If we could package all of the cards in the same direction, that would be fantastic. More Imperial Fists. More Adeptus Mechanicus. Where are the orcs? Marines on bikes. Ooh. Archon. I don't think I've pulled that yet. That looks awesome. And a Black Templar Chaplain Grimaldus. Nice. Right, let's sleeve them all up then. Sleeve them up and I'll get out of your hair. That looks sick, that does. That could easily be a Chaos model with that kind of aesthetic. We pulled a Chaplain and a bike, put them together, and we've got a Chaplain on a bike, which has been in the Discord this evening. So hopefully you guys had some fun with the stream and the Discord today and this week in general. Hopefully you've either painted, made, or been inspired to do so. And I'd, as always, just like to say thank you for being here. It is very much appreciated. Keeping me occupied whilst I work through my pile of grey. Taking a look at the cards. And getting involved in the chat. Thank you, thank you. This stream was a good find, Derek. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's a pretty good stream. Cheers, dude. I do my best. Only started streaming Warhammer 3.5 months ago, I think it was. Prior to that, we were doing World of Warcraft and nobody was watching and nobody was joining in. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to start painting my Warhammer on stream. See what happens. And what did happen? I got all you wonderful people coming and getting involved. So thank you very much. And for those that didn't see the Age of Sigmar cards at the start of the stream, if you look carefully, you might see them whilst I'm putting them in the sleeves. This is what we do at the start of every stream. We open Age of Sigmar. So we get this Meat Shield Grotz holographic. And at the end of every stream, it's the 40k cards. But yeah, it's always nice when people say it's a nice stream to have found. And I'm shortly going to go and find my bed, which is my favourite place to be. I quite enjoy being horizontal. Here's another hollow that we pulled earlier, the blue flame. Looks very zinchy. Good stream as always, dude. Cheers, Guardian Easter. Appreciate that. How much did you get done of your to-do list then today, Guardian Easter? Derek, what game are these for? So, the Age of Sigmar one is for a game called Age of Sigmar Champions, which is a trading card game. As you can see, they've got stats and abilities, so you can actually play this as a game. Whereas the 40k ones are literally just artwork trading cards. A bit like the Tops cards of Pokemon and stuff like that. There is no game. I guess you could make your own game out of them if you wanted to, but officially they're just like cool graphics, collectible cards. Whereas this one is an actual game. A game that can be played. And there are a number of expansions to this Age of Sigmar game as well. I wish they'd put as much effort into the 40k one as they did the Age of Sigmar one. Being a predominantly 40k collector myself. There are also some Magic the Gathering cards that are 40k. I think they made some Commander decks, which is pretty cool. I might buy those just to go through the artwork on stream at some point. But now everything is sleeved up, ready for binder entry during the course of the week. I'm going to get off. So, as always, thank you for finding me. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for joining in, and thank you for being in the Discord. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Guardian Easter has built 6 of the Seraphon Warriors. Nice. Just need to build the remaining 4 and the big T-Rex and the mini Raptor Riders. You have bought too much plastic. Magic the Gathering cards opening could be sick. Seen the Tyrannid Commander deck. It looks super sick. Peace. Peace all. Thank you very much for being here, getting involved in the Discord. Have a good day. Good rest of your week. If I don't see you fruit week, I'll see you fruit window. Cheers all. Very much appreciate it. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon.